Oh dear. Hello, I'd like to go back to the... oh man, how do I call this? It's the Cacowards. Entry number 9, the Community Chest 2. It has been an exciting event so far with lots of Coco Cabana, I could say, but I guess that probably wouldn't be a very nice term either, would it? Let's just call it Honolulu and let's keep it to that. I am playing with the Guncaster modification made for GZ Doom. It is quite the modification, can I add. It is a very good conversion. I quite enjoy it so far. A fantastic addition to the regular Doom arsenal. It has a couple of weak points. Sure, it's strong, but it has a it's very slow. And there, to some extent, you need that quick and dirty shotgun. You need it. And the quick and dirty shotgun that it does have doesn't feel great, you know. It's kind of like, yeah. But otherwise, it's good. Just jump over. It's very fun. Oh. Whew. Ah, that's awesome. Always love when they do stupid things like that with the key. Huh. Odd that that's marked on the map like that, but sure. So why did I need that key? Mein Gott! These entrails! They are clogging me boots! That's not very nice. Okay, I need 2 keys. Gotcha covered. Interesting level design so far. Especially with this thick paint-like goop. What is this icky paint-like goop? That's your mom! He's like, what? I only use the finest human-based paints for my paintbrushes. Well, I hope he's happy with his answer. Because that's the last we'll see of his mom. No infighting. I said stop with the infighting. You're all the hot schnoz, think you're all the hot stuff, think you write the book, think you make the rules, think you get to set the trends? Only in La La Land, motherfucker. La La Land, by the way, is only a few streets over, so it's not that hard to get to it, but you know what they say. It's a thought that counts. Holy Jesus, how many of there are you in there? They all warped in, but Jesus. We are reaching the lands of excessiveness because we are really getting to the part where the difficulty is just, here's much more than you really want to fight. And I'm like, sure, I guess that's a form of difficulty, but come on, man! How about you just give me a good old 1-2 and we leave it at that? My question is, though, where do I fit in? I mean, I came over here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, but I don't seem to be able to... Oh, button. Ooh, button. Should have used this earlier. So useful. Just look at how much of this difficulty comes out of the fact that there's just way too much stuff everywhere. Although, at least this one's a little bit more spread out. Most of it is still just, here's lots of stuff. That's it. That's all I'm gonna propose. No clever level design, no sneaky setups, just here's a bunch of stuff. Go deal with it. I'm like, sure. You wanna call that difficulty? Sure, I'm not gonna disagree that it's not difficult, but I'm also not gonna agree that it's interesting. You're not here to make me annoyed, you're here to entertain me. Creator of maps. You're here to deliver an interesting, non-ludo narrative dissonant experience. Imagine me waving my hand when I say experience. I want my goddamn key! And I ain't leaving till I seize it. I can't deal with these revenants, man. They are too much for me. There's a point where I've got to say, that's too many revenants! And this is that point. It is just too many. I'm like, no, stop! Man, come on. Cut me some slack, bro! I'm gonna put my broyo on your fro-fro. Do not eat the broyo. The broyo is just fucking disgusting. Like, the way I describe this in one word would just be busy. It's just very busy. It's like I'm walking down a very tight intersection and there's like 100,000 cars everywhere for no particular reason. Why is there so many cars everywhere? Did I bug in on something? I didn't mean to. Ah! Why didn't I order in advance? There's nothing here. There's nothing even here. There's a button here. Fuck it, I'm done. Prepare to be terminated. We only offer one type of treat. The delicious soft kind. Hershey's Kisses. Fucking god, there's so many buttons that I don't care about. What did I even unlock? Oh, I just hate it when I don't even know what I did! Oh, come on, man. Oh. It's not just any kind of button, it's that kind of button. Oh my god, I'm so fucking done with this level. I hope you see how done I am with it right now, because I'm done with it! My god, it's boring. Like, the only thing this level has is that it has lots of jagged walls. I don't know what that means, it just means you have jagged walls everywhere. And for some reason, enemies that appear out of nowhere. Those ambushes work, but not in that way. You can just have them in the room, and I figured... Why did you do that, man? Jesus Christ, this is hell revealed with a slight polish. It's like I said, you can compensate, but you can't fix a level with it. Oh! There's a reason I rage quit Hell Revealed. And that reason is this exact area. Huh. Like, the real problem here is that Doom doesn't have enough enemies that putting a room full of them stays interesting. It's at some point you're like, ah, the same enemies. And this is exactly why a good slaughter map has some enemy variety. Like, seriously, dude. Has he ever even seen a map? Did someone just offer him the position? He was like, sure, sounds cool. I'm like, oh, little Timmy, you're such an enthusiastic kid, but you just don't got the gusto. You don't got what it takes. That's a slightly more rude person would insinuate. Like, look at how many... Oh, it's just... Oh... I'm not having any fun anymore. This community pack is filled with good stuff, and then there's all the shit, and then there's all the good stuff. And I'm like, I don't even know what's gonna happen in a level anymore! It's impossible for me to say whatever level's gonna be good or bad, because the quality varies so wildly. It's near impossible to say when it's good or bad. It's just like, it's a gambit. Is it good, is it bad? I don't even know anymore. The part of my brain that could tell the two apart has just died off in the ridiculous inconsistency this thing has to offer. How were they placed? When did you get position number 1? When did you get position number 2? Was it decided based purely on how good your level was? Or was it decided based on how many asses you kissed before you showed up? Was it arbitrarily decided depending on the date you sent it in there? This is important information I, as a user of your content, would love to know. Clever. Clever, clever, clever. These Cacowards are a mess. Like, there are a couple of levels in here that are, yeah, sure, I can see that being good. But the community pack as a whole certainly doesn't warrant being considered the best of a year. Unless it's a dry year with very little in it. This is not top 10 material, so to speak. Like, you can be like, oh man, but that's... Listen. As a whole, taking it as a complete package, it is a miserable mess that just doesn't know what to do with itself. And something that's good is a cohesive, consistent experience that just feels good or average all the way throughout. I don't feel that this is consistent. And if it's not consistent, it just doesn't work. It doesn't flow. It doesn't have that froyo flavor that I'm used to. I'm just saying, man. Shit's rough. Like, what is this? Calco demons don't really work in too expansive environments because their whole spiel is that they just fly wherever the hell they want to. And dim it with the pain elementals. They're really not something you want to spam. Howdy doodly, I'm out of here. See ya. I like how the blue key was this tiny little area, and then this red key is like every single area. That's another thing. That's just internal map consistency, you know? That's good map design 101 that just flew out the window. You know what you should do? You should put the worst maps first, and then put the best maps last, so that... or, you know, intersplice it a bit. Put some really good maps in the beginning, and then have a little message that says, okay, this is kind of where all the idiots showed up, but they were part of the community, and they were solid customers, so we did have to take their commission seriously. And I'm like, oh, man. How about you just not put them in? You don't need to make it 32 maps long and put all the bullshit in! You know, you're not required to put in everyone's nonsense. If you tell them their map sucks, they'll understand. They'll be like, yes, sure, fine. I guess it doesn't belong in there then. And if they don't, tell them, you do remember that that's 95% of what most people complain about these days, right? Is lack of quality assurance. You're the problem. You're the reason Steam is shit, because you want your shitty shit to be on Steam, even though you have no right to it. And then everyone realizes, oh my fucking god, that is exactly why Steam is such bullshit right now. is because of dipshits like me who don't understand that their product is shit, and the people who are supposed to tell them they're shit don't want to because then they feel like big jerks. You gotta be freaking honest with people, man. If you're dishonest with people, they start doing stupid shit. Now my mood's just sour, and I'm gonna be a big sourpuss about everything. So how about we just try to skip as much of the level as possible? That looks fucking awesome. That's even cooler. Is that a worm anus? I want it to be. Whatever it is, it's disgusting. Now it's dead. This is a worm intestine. That's pretty snazzy. I'd live here. I hope it has a kick-ass worm head to what's possible within the do-man. Like there's an imp in every part of his stomach. Oh, this is so freaking cool. Mostly a copy-paste job, but hey, I like it. What the frick just happened? Oh, that's awesome. You know what? I dig this. I really, really dig this. Uh-oh. Oh yeah! I got a map, a big baby map. It's a map filled with chocolate and sugar-coated babies. Don't sugar-coat your babies right now. Please don't sugar-coat your children. That's illegal. Not a shit. I shouldn't be the one to tell you that, by the way. If I'm the first time anyone has told you that it's illegal to sugarcoat your babies, well then, you're not a very good parent, are you? Teaching your children not to tell you it's not good to sugarcoat them. Like, what the hell are you doing? Do you use caramel? I didn't recommend using caramel. I personally think that you should sugarcoat your children in brown sugar. I remember I used to put brown sugar in my vlog, in my custard before I ate it. It was like, that's good stuff. And I stopped doing it because I mostly stopped eating Vlan. The amount of stuff I've just given up on over the years. It's impressive. Hello. Oh, there's just some lava here. There's just some lava. Man, this winding path sure is dark. Texture is also terrible selection. Huh. Gotta be able to make that. Oh, there's a staircase here-ish. A limited staircase, it seems. Cool. Oh my god, that is awesome. Like this, you don't see as often in video games these. Oh, actually, that's most of what video games. Oh, I don't think I want to go down there just yet. Holy fucking banana peels. I think I might want to use something less recoily. I'm actually really digging this crosshair, by the way. That is a really good crosshair for a rocket launcher, by the way. So you can sort of, you know, sort of where it is. Like, that's where it needs to be. It needs to be close enough. I imagine Doomguy sort of tippy-toeing through, and he's like, oh man, oh man, oh man. I think at this point, oh man, oh man, oh man, doesn't properly cover this shit anymore. We are officially in banana peel land, and I am the banana. This is the point where you lie down and bleed to death! Kapow! Gazpacho! Oh my god, they are affected by gravity. That is awesome! And completely unnecessary. And I'm gonna say gazpacho again, because fuck it. I like me some gazpacho! Did you know that the original Icon of Sin was broken because the textures weren't done properly? That looks so fucking awesome. Like, you come around the corner, you're like, oh shit, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? And all I can say is yes. Yes, it is! Certainly isn't happy-go-lucky fun time. That was so cool! I love it! That was, as they call it, the swanky pad. Oh, there's a guy left? Oh, hey. I was just gonna leave you that present and then I'm out of here. This is not a good present. Oh, hello. Oh, you're a red guy. It's hard to see with the specs on, you know. Wait, so there's nothing over here? Just a block that fell from the ceiling or something? What? What the hell did I pick the blue key up for? Let's just ID clip our way back. I don't want nothing to do with you. This is not freaking radical. This is not a radical Rex. This is not a radical Rex. Get the fuck out of here, you gazpacho! This situation requires the delicate applications of more rockets. Goddamn gazpacho! I don't like cold tomato soup! I like it warm with a slice of bread. That did not sound as manly as I thought it did. Something real. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, they're Nazis! Alright, sure. They're just invisible Nazis. That's pretty funky. I don't want to deal with your shitty invisible Nazis. see if they're just invisible in that regard. They are edited. They are custom monsters. They are blends of things, and I don't get it. Sure, whatever. Let's get out of here. Oh man, there's an entire red section too! Archfall, I'm sad now. There are many bananas that I am, but I am not a happy banana. The amount of bananas is just driving me nuts. I didn't take the job for this, man. I didn't take the job for this. I also didn't take it to hear some German guy say, Mein Leben! Because I don't give a shit about his Leben. Or his Gleiben. Or his Gleben Glüben. I'm sorry, but your life's been officially... Oh, no, that's just a joke. Wow, it's too smooth now. I'm like, what the hell happened? For some reason, gunk accumulates at the bottom of my mouse, and it scrapes because of the sharp edge into the laser pocket, the laser dimple. And eventually that laser dimple gets so clogged up I have to clean it up or it doesn't work properly. It's alright, I have a little toenail clipper that has one of those files that you can use to scrape it out. It works fine, but it doesn't actually solve the problem in any capacity. It just reminds me of Mein Leben! You know, the integral part of any German is their Leben. That is awesome. I assume they're all individual units, so that it makes more noise. Ouch. Oh, yeah. Well, excuse me, fancy friends. But some people like to assume their Leben is on the line. They're German, by the way, so... I'm the best around! No one's ever gonna take me down! I'm the best! That is so awesome when you get it going. Okay, where do I go next? Phew. Am I glad I have a problem solver 5000. Guaranteed to solve your problems in the blink of a nose. And then there's nose winks somehow. And everyone just accepts it. They're like, yeah, sure, that's the thing that happens. Let me just remind you that Mein Leben is on the line here. I don't know why they put in that German. They sure as hell did. I'm going to consistently remind you that that German person was in this episode. It's important that we all remember the Lebens that were lost. Even if they are very generic Nazi stereotypes. Especially when they're overly generic Nazi stereotypes. Those are the true heroes of the American dream. But, you know, they kind of enabled the American dream. Hello. I'm not feeling for you guys today, so if you all just sign this waiver, I could get on home and enjoy my day. This entire place was a facade all along. A facade filled with Lebens and Kleikelken. I don't know how the fuck he did that shit, but that shit looks awesome. Oh, I see how he did it. Cheater! I call hexadecimal. That is 16 shells fired. This is bananas. Not happy bananas, though. I'd be fine with those bananas. Dude, you can only fool someone once with that, and then it's like, meh. Am I disabling that beautiful fountain? Because I don't want to disable that beautiful fountain. No! and I will beat this level. Boink! Ah, you thought you had me, but I had mein Leben! And a map! Okay, one more time! Ah, clever boy! Girl. That guy uses the worst possible enemy for the scenario, too. It's like exit. Oh, Archvile. No one gives a damn about you. What they do care about is mein Leben! I hope we've established this. That was harsh. Well, I kind of want to ruin it, so here we go. Well, I've got a kick-ass hole to fall into. A row of demons. We've got a kill machine. Yeah, that is a kill machine if I ever saw one. I don't know how it works though, or what it's intended to do. But this is a kill machine. Those are zombie me's, and their purpose is to kill me. I don't know when or why, but it does mean I'll have to be careful with my checkpoints in this level, because it's very likely that I'll die and that the back buffer doesn't render, you know? Oh, wow! Well, I mean, with a level like this, all I can say is that I am excited. And also, mein Leben! I'm not German, though. Just like to pretend that I have a Leben. And that I'm invisible. And stuck in a swastika on the floor. Like all Germans.